The My Little Pony franchise started back in 2010, and it's still one of the most popular series with a huge fan base. This time, My Little Pony fans showed their artistic skills and transformed several celebrities into actual My Little Pony characters. Wait until you see Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you want more videos about My Little Pony. Today we're checking out 10 My Little Pony characters reimagined as celebrities. Kylie Jenner. Since My Little Pony's motto is "Friendship is Magic," we're sure Kylie Jenner would be a perfect addition to the show. As one of the youngest celebrities to make the Forbes 100 celebrity list in 2017, Kylie Jenner has proven that she's not just another Kardashian. Not only is she totally gorgeous, but Kylie is also a social media star with a large following and a businesswoman with her own cosmetics line. Over the years, she's shown us many different fashion looks, but this proves that she looks good in basically anything. Check out this My Little Pony character reimagined as Kylie Jenner. It looks just as fabulous as Kylie herself, and we love the added diamond bling. Do you think she'd be as friendly as the rest of the My Little Pony crew? We're sure Kylie would bring a unique character to the My Little Pony show, and we bet it would be one of the most watched episodes ever. Speaking of the Kardashians, here's a My Little Pony version of Kylie's half-sister Kim. Who's up for Keeping Up with My Little Pony series? Melanie Martinez. You might remember Melanie Martinez as one of the finalists on the 2012 season of The Voice USA. Since then, this songstress has been pretty busy and managed to gain a huge fan base that appreciates her unique look and sound. And when we say unique look, we really mean unique. From her half-pink, half-dark hair, all the way to her wonderful fashion sense, Melanie's look is definitely admired by many. Speaking of her unique look, we managed to find several versions of her as a My Little Pony character. Check these out! The first two belong to Santa Mouse 23 on DeviantArt. Doesn't it look perfect? The pink and black look represent Melanie Martinez's hair, and we're loving the stylish. Last but not least is Rosie Marie 15, whose version is totally out of this world. We bet Melanie Martinez appreciates these illustrations, and we'd love to actually see her character on the actual show. Justin Bieber. And how could we forget about the leader of the Belieber Army? Justin Bieber has been making best-selling hits for a very long time. Justin definitely has some unique characteristics when it comes to his looks. You can immediately recognize him by his hair as well as his fashion. Don't you think the pony called Rarity looks awfully similar to Justin's look from one of his tours? We also found this illustration created by Vector Brony on DeviantArt. This pony is totally rockin' Justin Bieber's hair, and we love it. Our next illustration belongs to an artist called Sarah Lou, and we believe it's the one that resembles Justin Bieber the most. We love the detail of the microphone and the iconic Justin Bieber hair. Speaking of Justin Bieber, do you know that his mentor is actually Will Smith? The two have a very special bond, and Will is encouraging Justin to be his true self. His actual father is a former MMA fighter, which proves that strength lies in Justin's genes. Even so, we'd love to see Justin on a show like My Little Pony, where he'd prove that friendship really is magic. Nicki Minaj. Next on our list is the queen of rap herself. The one and only Nicki Minaj's flawless looks are always a subject of discussion, and we're in love with her unique fashion. She's taking the world by storm, and her fan base is one of the biggest we've ever seen. This might also be the reason why we managed to find so many My Little Pony versions of the Queen of Rap. The first illustration is a slightly angry version of Nicki with half-blonde, half-pink hair and a tattoo on her leg. We told you it's nothing like we've ever seen before. This illustration belongs to a DeviantArt user called Captivating Mystery. Our next illustration belongs to Aldo Brony JDC. This pony comes from Nicki's The Pink Print album era, and we are digging the colorful style mixed with black and pink. Check this out. Doesn't Nicki actually look like the Fluttershy pony? She's wearing the same colors. We also managed to find a real-life My Little Pony version of Nicki, and she looks fabulous. Speaking of Nicki, did you know that she made history by having 76 of her songs hit Billboard Billboard's Hot 100. She's also on the soundtrack for Despicable Me 2, so who knows? We might see her as a My Little Pony character in the future. Lady Gaga. Speaking of popular characters in My Little Pony world, we hope you're ready for this one. Lady Gaga is one of the most popular artists on the planet, and you never know what to expect from her. Did you know that Born This Way was actually inspired by the My Little Pony toys? She's been spotted holding them as a part of her fashion. We also found her actual My Little Pony toy, and it looks just as fabulous as Gaga herself. And here she is, reimagined as one of the ponies. This illustration belongs to Browen20, and we can definitely see a character like this in the actual world of magical ponies. In fact, there is a character that looks almost identical to Lady Gaga. Her name is Countess Coloratura, and her looks have often been compared to Gaga herself. We can totally see why the Queen of Pop chose to get inspired by the show. They definitely share the same fashion sense. Speaking of Gaga, did you know that she actually dyed her hair blonde after people confused her with Amy Winehouse? She wanted to make sure she's known for her own look, and over the years, it's something she definitely achieved. We totally love that she draws inspiration from My Little Pony. Jennifer Lawrence. And who can forget about one of the quirkiest actresses out there? Jennifer Lawrence made her first acting debut when she was just 14 in a series called The Bill Engvall Show. But she's best known for her role as Katniss Everdeen from The Hunger Games. We found quite a few versions of her reimagined as a My Little Pony character. Here she is with braided hair and her outfit from the arena. And here's another one, designed by CheeseLover25. This pony version of Katniss is showing off her archery skills, and we're digging the added unicorn horn. And last but not least, it's this awesome drawing which belongs to a DeviantArt user, Libby. All these ponies definitely look ready for action, and we wonder how they'd cope in the My Little Pony world, which is slightly less aggressive. Can you imagine what would happen if My Little Pony characters entered the Hunger Games arena? J-Law herself would actually struggle to fit in with the rest of the ponies. When she was in preschool, she wasn't allowed to play with the other girls because she was too rough. Poor Jen. We're still hoping for that My Little Pony appearance. Rihanna. You can't deny that Rihanna is one of the biggest pop singers of all time. Over the past few years, Rihanna has made a huge name for herself in the music industry. Riri has sported many iconic looks over the years, but her red hair era has to be our favorite. We managed to find an illustration of her look in a My Little Pony version, and it's absolutely fabulous. This little pony belongs to Captivating Mystery on DeviantArt. We love its red hair and the pink outfit. Check out this fan-made Rihanna album cover with Twilight Sparkle. Riri is definitely a popular artist, and we can't wait to see more My Little Pony fan art that shows off Rihanna's different looks. Did you know that Rihanna actually has a fashion line? It's called Fenty by Puma. Fenty comes from Rihanna's actual last name, and her full name is Robin Rihanna Fenty. She says that if you want to get her attention, you need to call her Robin. Riri is no stranger to fashion statements, and we bet she'd be able to draw a lot of inspiration from My Little Pony characters. Katy Perry. Speaking of fashion statements and embracing an eccentric style, Katy Perry is also no stranger to unique looks. In fact, some of her looks definitely remind us of My Little Pony, like her blue and purple hair that could easily be inspired by the one and only Twilight Sparkle. This DeviantArt user took it a step further and changed her look into a complete My Little Pony character. Isn't it totally fabulous? One of Katy's many looks has also been compared to a character called Vinyl, and we definitely see the resemblance. And here's a Katy Perry album cover art created by Adrian Impalamata. We bet you can pair up any pony character with a Katy Perry look and make it look good. Did you know that Katy Perry's full name is Catherine Elizabeth Hudson? She changed it to Katy Perry to avoid any confusion with the popular actress Kate Hudson. Along with other records, Katy Perry also holds a world record for having the most Twitter followers. She's so popular, My Little Pony cast themselves made a cover of her California Girls song. We're telling you, a Katy Perry appearance in My Little Pony is going to happen one day, and we can't wait to see it. Harry Styles. When it comes to popular male artists, you can't deny it that Harry Styles is definitely the one to look out for. Harry's singing talent has put him on the music charts as a solo artist and as a member of the former band One Direction. The One Direction fanbase is still strong as ever, and we managed to find several illustrations of Harry in the My Little Pony world. Can you recognize him from this picture? It was created by a DeviantArt user FJ-C, and we love this attention to detail. Here's another version capturing Harry's curly hair. This illustration belongs to the Mentalist LPS. We have another one for you. On this picture done by Ms. Creepy, Harry is clearly still a part of One Direction, one of the most popular boy bands of their time. Did you know Harry was in a band before he joined One Direction? It was called White Eskimo. Sure, it wasn't as popular as One Direction, but it consisted of Harry's friends. This is exactly why we can easily see Harry fitting in the My Little Pony world. Daenerys Targaryen. Yes, that's right. We're about to dive into the world of Game of Thrones. It's hard to believe a show like My Little Pony would ever merge with the intense world of Game of Thrones, but the show's devoted fans made it happen. Daenerys is a very popular character. We found several versions of Daenerys as a My Little Pony character, and they're all looking fierce and ready for action. Check these out! This first belongs to Jill Pantozzi, and her version of Daenerys is pretty realistic. It looks like it's already set in the Game of Thrones world. And this blonde-haired pony seems like it's ready for battle. Next illustration belongs to a DeviantArt user called Rusilis, who brilliantly portrayed Daenerys with her 3 dragons. We love her white hair and the fire dragon detail. Can you imagine this pony interact with someone like Twilight Sparkle? But wait, we're not done yet. Here's another illustration for you. This character appeared in one of the My Little Pony comic books, and while it doesn't have a name, fans have noticed the resemblance to Daenerys Targaryen. We totally see it. Which celebrity would you want to see as a My Little Pony character? Let us know, and don't forget to subscribe. For more videos like this one, check out 10 Disney princesses reimagined as My Little Pony. See you next time!